Good evening, listeners at home. My name is Aban Mekejon Akomaye, a student of Mass Communication in the University of Cross River State, Guinea Cross. Welcome to my channel and also welcome to this program. The purpose of this program is to educate, inform, and motivate my listeners at home, and especially students who have the desire to study mass communication as a course, and for some students who will wish to be journalists in the future. Last week, so many people called, although we are unable to pick as many as possible due to bad network, but I must appreciate those who called and shared their thoughts, how the program has been helpful, how the program has been encouraging them in different areas. I must appreciate you all. And thank you also for the guests. We had a guest last week who came all the way from the University of Calabar, Unica, who came and spoke a lot about how students should behave in their different university, how they should approach their ambition with passion, and he really said a lot. So today I am alone in the studio. I'll be talking on mass communication, what mass communication is, what is communication, the futures, the function, the roles, and the rest, if time will permit, because I have limited time in the studio today. Going to the definition of communication and mass communication. Mass communication is the process of passing information from one person to another, and mass communication is the process of passing information or disseminating information to a large number of people. Yes, and communication cannot be complete if the message is not effectively passed across to the audience. Like I'm talking in the studio now, if my listeners did not get what I'm saying, that means the message has not been effectively passed across to them. And going to the functions of communication, we have so many functions of communication, and one of it is to share uh, meaning. Yes, to share meaning, to share information. You know, when we talk, we share, we pour out our mind to each other, and communication can be emotional depending on the topic and what you guys are talking about. Like the last time in the show, the communication, the discussion became too emotional when one of my listener called and was like crying, saying that he has never been encouraged like this before, and I really appreciate that. And yes, it really encouraged me to put in my best in the show to encourage so many people who are willing. And I would advise you listeners, if you have a friend, a neighbor, whenever you are tuning in, yes, you can do your neighbor a favor by inviting or calling them to come and listen to the show, because it's helpful and encouraging. So we have so many sources of communication. Yes, the sources or the element. Yes, you can use the element or the sources, but I would like to use the element of mass communication. One of the element is the message. Another one is the sender. The other one is the receiver, the channel, and the feedback. You know, once there is the message, all these sources, they work together. One cannot work without another, because when there is a message and there is no sender, there's nobody to pass the message across to the audience, the communication is not effectively communicated. Yes, so all of this must work together. There must be a sender, there must be a receiver, there must be a channel, and there must be a feedback to show that yes, the message has been effectively passed across to them. Feedback might be negative and positive. Yes, when a message is being passed across, and like last week also, so many things happened last week. Yes, so many things happened, that someone were uh, calling and was complaining about the message, the bad network. Yes, bad network also is a sign of feedback that yes, things need to be done, and